What if I never succeed? That question scares me more than I want to admit. Because sometimes I look at myself and think, what if this is all I ever become? What if I keep trying, keep dreaming, keep hoping, and in the end, this is actually who I am? And I will end up nowhere, and I will end up with something that I really, really don't want to be. And that is a heavy thought. I have to be honest with you. It's a heavy thought, and I don't think people talk about this enough. Because if you look online, if you look at social media, YouTube especially, everyone keeps talking about how successful their lives are, their journey from 9 to 5 to become CEO, millionaire. It all looks and seems like it's too easy to achieve. But everyone loves to say, just work hard, man. Believe in yourself. Don't give up and just do it. And the thing is, I really do understand and I really do try to do all of those things. But at the end of the day, when you are alone with your own thoughts, that's the scary part. It is not that simple. Sometimes you don't feel powerful. Sometimes you don't feel like you're the chosen one. Sometimes you don't actually feel that you are that special at all. And sometimes you just feel like you are average. Sometimes I feel like I'm so average that I'm below average. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I was never the smartest kid in the school. No, I was never. I was never the smartest kid in my household. I'm not fit, good looking. I don't have all of those things. I don't have the looks. I'm just a below average, dumb, ugly, fat kid at school. And I don't have a big talent that make people look and say, yeah, that kid has a bright future ahead of him. I don't have that. So often, more than not, I ask myself this: what am I actually good at? What is the thing that would take me far? What makes me different? And especially what makes what I'm doing now is enough? And when I don't have a clear answer to all those questions, I get scared. Because deep down inside of me, I do really want to succeed in my life. I do really want to achieve my dreams. I do really want to achieve my goals, my ambitions, everything. I want to build beautiful life, a beautiful family. I want to make something out of myself. I want to make a name of myself. I want to prove that even when I don't have big dream, even when I don't have a big talent, I can still achieve something in my life. But at the same time, there is always this quiet fear deep down inside of me saying, what if you don't? What if you try your best and you still fail? What if all those people around you were right, that you will never achieve anything in your life? And what if your big dream is, at the end of the day, is useless? And the thought really hurts me. It really do. Because when you already doubt yourself, your own confidence, your own thoughts, and your own feelings can actually bring you further down to when you started. And then when people laugh at you, when people always treat you like you will never achieve anything in your life, when people always treat you like you are the class clown in schools, you start to wonder, maybe they are right. Maybe I'm not that smart. Maybe I won't achieve anything. Maybe I'm just gonna be a 9 to 5 workers and a McDonald's. Who knows? And I think that's one of the hardest parts about chasing your own dream. It's not just the work. It's not just the failure. It's the fear that maybe your best is still not enough. But even with all of that fear, I might not be the smartest. I might not be the most talented. I might not be the most confident kid. I might not have everything figured out after I'm 17 years old, after I finish my high school. But I know one thing, and one thing for sure. I don't want to stop dreaming. I don't want to give up on myself. I don't want to give up on my life. I don't want to give up on chasing the things that I want to chase. I don't want to stop. I don't want to quit. And especially, I don't want to live my whole life thinking, am I doing the right thing? Because I'm not naturally gifted, and I don't have a huge advantage when compared to other people around me. And maybe I'm not the type of person that succeed quickly with just a few try, but I can still try. I can still learn, I can still improve, I can still show up, and I can still build slowly. And I know that is my strength. I want to become someone that always keeps on trying no matter how hard it is, no matter how long the journey. I just want to be the person that keeps on trying, the person that keeps on chasing his dream, and not giving up on everything that he wished for and that he dreamed for. Even when it's hard, even when I'm scared, even when I know that I am behind, even when no one understands me, and even I don't actually fully believe in myself 100% yet. I think sometimes I forgot that success is not always about being the most talented person in the room. Sometimes it's about staying long enough to become better. Sometimes, like people say, it's not about failing many times. It's about how many times you get up and still keep on trying and you keep on moving one small step forward at a time, because you know you are still young, your life's still long, your journey is still far ahead of you. And just because you fail today, you fail tomorrow, you fail the following day, doesn't mean that you will fail forever and ever. Just because you are not good at something now, doesn't mean you can never become good at anything at all. Just because your life looks bad and slow right now, doesn't mean it will stay bad and stay slow forever. And as long as you are still breathing, your story is still moving forward. So don't give up on yourself too early. Don't judge your whole life based on one failure. Even if your progress is slow, but at least there is progress. At least there's a little progress, and that matters. Because life is beautiful. And maybe your job is not to wait for the life to become beautiful by itself. Maybe you just need to create that beautiful life, one small step at a time.